Hello guys, welcome to our new video. Um, Today's video is based on brick masonry. It's a big topic. So what we'll do, we'll divide this video in three parts. In the first part, we'll cover up the introduction, size of the bricks, and the nomenclature of the bricks. In part 2, we'll carry forward with the definitions, uniqueness of bricks, characteristics of brick, qualities of good bricks, qualification of bricks, advantages of bricks, manufacturing of bricks, types of brickwork, joints in brick masonry, tools used in brick masonry, rules for good bricks and construction, tests for bricks, and defects for bricks. In part 3, we'll cover up the brick bonds and further the conclusion. So let's start with the topic 1. So there is one thing which everybody will be having in their mind. Why brick masonry, or what brick is? How it is used, why it is used. So first of all, let me tell you that brick is the essential part of wall structure. Brick is a standard sized weight bearing building unit. What do you understand by weight bearing? Weight bearing means it is something which can take a load on itself and transfer it further into the ground. Now, how the brick masonry is done? To do the brick masonry, several bricks are laid together in stacks. Mortar paste is placed on top of each to form a firm bond. Mortar is basically a mixture of cement, aggregates, water, and sand. In the further upcoming videos, I'll tell you about the composition of the cement, the sand, the aggregates, that how the mortar is formed. Then, to form a structure, these bricks are laid in a form so that we can have a proper structure. There are different ways of laying the bricks. So the different ways in which the bricks are laid is termed as bonds. These bonds also, as I told you in previously, that we will be covering this brick bonds in part 3. So there are various bonds. I will cover that in the upcoming videos. Okay, so now first let's understand what brick is. We all know that any measuring unit in which we can measure a unit or a component or anything, there are two ways. First is a metric scale, means mm. Second is the imperial scale, which is feet and inches. So if we talk about the brick size, the brick size is 230 mm by 115 and 75. If we talk about the imperial scale, it is 9 inches by 4.5 inches by 3 inches. Now, if you talk about, as I told you, that 230 mm by 115 by mm by 75 mm. So, if you can see this image, this one, this face is known as stretcher. So the size of brick along this stretcher side is 230 mm. This face is known as header. So the dimension towards this side is 115 mm. And if we talk about the height of brick, this, it is 75 mm. So the surface which is on this side and or towards the longer side, it is known as stretcher. To a shorter side, it is head. On top side, these are beds. Now, if you have seen any brick, there is something on a top. There is a uh, something written on it. It is a little bit engraved. This is known as frog. The use of frog is to increase the binding strength when the mortar is laid and the bricks are laid one above the other. So the mortar gets filled into it and it holds the bricks with the another brick as well. Now, as you can see, there are several diagrams over there. Now if we want to cut these bricks, so you can see this is the image in which the brick is cutted along the header side. Now this is the image in which the brick is cut along the stretcher side. So when a brick is cut along the header side, it is known as bat, B-A-T. And when the brick is cut along the stretcher side, it is known as closer. When the brick is cut from the half, it is known as half bat. If you will cut the brick from 3/4, it will be known as quarter bat or 3/4 bat. When the brick is cut from the half towards the stretcher side, it will be known as queen closer. Now if it is further cut towards the half like this, it will be called as queen closer quarters. Now if the brick is cut along, suppose this is a brick, divide this into 4 equal parts, so 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now the first part of the brick, if you join it towards the mid of the other side, you will get a structure like this. It is known as beveled bat. If you cut the closer side from half and the bat size from half, you will get a structure like this. This is known as king closer. If you cut the brick from the header side from the half and join it towards the closer side at the end, so you will get this longer side, then it will be called as beveled closer. And if you cut this end towards 1/4 side of a stretcher, you will get this kind of brick. This is called as mitred closer. So basically this one, this one, this one and this one is used when you want to change the angle of a wall. Queen closers and bats are used in the bonds, which I will tell you in the further videos, like how they are used and where they are used. So if we talk about the definition of these, a queen closer, a brick cut in half down its length. King closer, a brick cut a corner and joining middle point of width and length of the brick. 3/4 bat, a brick cut to 3/4 of its length and laid with its long narrow side exposed. Half bat, a brick cut in half across its width and laid in the wall structure. Quarter bat, a brick cut to the quarter of its length. Okay, now let me give you a small demo about this entire thing. Consider this one as a brick, the entire brick. So this is the stretcher surface, this is the header surface, and this is the bed on which the frog was made over there. Now if divide this entire brick into 4 equal parts, first, second, third and fourth. So if you cut the brick from half, so you will get one this part and one this part. It will form like this. So what will be, you will get 2 equal parts like this. This is known as half bat. If we cut the brick from 1/4 part, you will get what? You will get 2 equal parts like This will be called as quarter bat, and this will be called as 3/4 bat. If you cut the brick from stretcher surface along this stretcher surface like this, okay, what you will get? You will get two equal parts like this. This is called as queen closer. Now if you further cut it into half like this, you will get this part like this. This will be called as quarter closer. Now if again the brick is divided into 4 equal parts and we match this edge from 1/4 part and this edge from half, what you will get? You will get a brick like this. This will be called as beveled bat. Now if you cut the brick from half of this side and 1/4 of this side, you will get a brick like this. This will be called as king closer. Now if you cut the brick half from this and you will match the corner like this, you will get the brick like this. This will be called as beveled closer. Now if you meet the corner and the first fourth part of this, you will get a brick like this. This will be called as mitred closer. So now I think your concepts are clear, like how these are used. This one, this one, this one and this one are used for the angles, and these are used in the brick bonds. I hope now you will get that how these bricks are cut and where they are used. So thank you, and the further part we will cover up in the next video.